What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So I got another reaction for here today. We're back with more Casper. Actually, I thought I reacted to one of his videos in the past, but apparently I think that was another guy. Remember the Dragon Ball Super Goku and Caulifla video that I reacted to? I thought this is him, but I think this is another guy, or he may got two channels. I don't know, but this guy is hilarious. I know I've seen his past videos before, not that I reacted to him, but from other YouTube channels and stuff like that. This guy Casper is hilarious. He has a funny sense of humor, well, dark sense of humor, but it's funny. And basically it goes right in depth with Captain America Civil War and the highlights of that movie. Easily one of the greatest superhero films of all time. Okay, please like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below what you guys want me to react to next. My book The Prodigy 123 is out now, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and hey, enjoy the video.
And then he hits him with a backhand, so Cap like, I'm not gonna fight you. And then he drops his shield, and this nigga tackles him for the third time today and starts wailing on this, literally beating Cap into a pulp with his souped up metal on him. And then something Cap says trigger his memories, but scrap metal comes down and this nigga falls into the water. But we skip and we see Bucky saving his old friend life, and then he just walks away. Y'all been asking for part 2 since I dropped this vid, and it's been 3 months. I know y'all ready to squabble, but we here now. So Bucky is being unthawed because of course they want to turn him into a homicidal murderer again. I'm crying. They be using Bucky like a dot. All they gotta do is say a bunch of random words: blue, green, purple, 17. Wandisi needs to quit basketball, and he be ready to kill anyone. They give him his mission, which is to retrieve the super soldier serum. And man, he did that shit. Coming out of the bushes to catch this car lacking. He rides alongside the car, slashes their tires, which of course makes them eat a tree. The first super soldier drive-by. This nigga is insane. Right into he finds the super soldier serum and brings it back, but it's clear they leaving out some details. Marvel told us to never let them know your next step. That's why they decided to drop straight ass after Endgame. President and Cap in the G League.
The G League of Avengers. I mean, I wouldn't consider her a G League. You know, Black Widow's not G League. Come on now.
Of the Avengers are looking for Rumlow. Y'all remember the dude that Cap punched and then threw him to an elevator ceiling and then proceeded to drop a building on his face? Yeah, that guy. Cap tells Falcon to scan and tag the garbage truck, so he does, but this one was looking a little different. Yeah, Cap, either raw wave is in the back of this truck or it's at max capacity because it's getting used as a battering ram, so they dip out. And we cut over to the other side of town, and they're at the Institute for Infectious Disease, otherwise known as Sexy Red Second Home. I know they be in there giving her hygiene suggestions.
Oh, that's like, messed up.
Deodorant.
This dude says Sexy Red Second Home. Wow. I get it though, but wow.
No, they be in there giving her hygiene suggestions like,
hey, deodorant. Let's see. Roll on or stick?
I think she should buy both.
So bro right here is enjoying his shift, and then he looks to the right and
oh great heavens,
the same garbage truck
great heavens,
dumb fast, so he skedaddles out of there as the truck bulldozes through the front gate as they roll through. But it was clear to me at this moment that they was just a bunch of KD boosters killing regular people trying to do their job. What did I do? Meanwhile, NPC number 1 looks up, probably thinking it's a bird, it's a plane. But nah, Cap flies down and hits him with a knee drop with the shield, and people will dare try to convince you that Cap doesn't kill. Are we watching the same movie?
Hey, I'm just not realizing that. Yeah, he did kill that dude. Like, did he have a parachute on or something? Like,
doing his shift, and then he looks to the right and
oh great heavens,
the same garbage truck from before.
Like for real, like
so he's skedaddled, and people will dare try to convince you that Cap doesn't kill. Are we watching the same movies? Cap kicks the truck at bro, throws the shield at his teammate, got him hitting the stump the yard finisher, and then catches it, runs in, and then drop kicks bro into a wall. After Cap got done turning bro's intestines into ground beef, he calls up Wanda for the assist, throwing him through the window as he smacks his gun away and rips off the mask. But like Helen Keller, that smell is something he ain't never seen before. So while the smell got him tweaking, Cap kicks him at a wall. Meanwhile, Crossbones is on the other side of the building stealing the biological weapon. Cap starts making his way there, but gets interrupted by one of Rumlow's goons. So of course Cap is like, I'm gonna do my throwing the shield off the ground and then pumping him in the head. Got bro head shaking like a bag of cereal. So while he dies, Cap runs in, kicks bro full force into a box, and then look at this.
Jesus Christ.
No amount of armor is saving you from that. Cap gonna have these niggas speaking in hieroglyphics by the end of the night. Cap finally reaches the biological weapon, but like Roddy Rich's music career, it's already gone. So he does what no League of Legends player has ever done,
that's
and
crazy.
goes outside, not knowing that this motherfucker Crossbones is on his 5th kill streak as he pulls out the grenade launcher and booms his ass. And realistically, if Cap didn't have that shield, his ass would be bagging groceries at the nearest deli. But Cap is a super soldier. He was in that ice cramped up. He been fiending for the chance to chase after some black people like in the good old days. So when Rumlow and his goons thought they was finna get away, he catches up to them in 2 milliseconds. But Crossbones, realizing that Cap is a 55 overall, no badges, without his shield, rolls a bomb at it so he can throw it away. And just like Sketch, Cap takes back shots from Crossbones, sending him flying through a wall.
Back shots is
Walking down,
crazy.
Cap talking mad shit like,
Don't act like you want to save black people now. You dropped that building on me just cause I was a little dark.
hits Cap with the right sent him flying. But you can tell he's getting a little too excited. Bro, this isn't your movie. You're a relegated side character. Know your role. He goes to stomp out Cap, but he does the only thing Rohan Murphy can do and rolls out the way. Blocks the kick, hits him with the left, and then he starts weaving them bitches like Blueface be doing the beats. Cap hits him with the right, but he eats it straight baby food. Had his head turned like somebody was calling his name. He tries to shake it off, but he was like,
Come on, ass nigga. I'm finna D1 this nigga the fuck up. I swear to God, what's up?
blocks the punch, and Crossbones uses that Rihanna-sized helmet, headbutts and uppercuts Cap into a wall.
Rihanna-sized
And
helmet.
at this point, Cap is getting cooked by a nigga that looks like Lucifer's true form. So he starts to lock in. Cap weaves the left and the right, realizes bro is straight baby food, hits him with a rib shot, rib shot, and it's clear to me bro is just out here doing shit. Cause he hits him with whatever this is and immediately rushes in. He like,
This is for dropping a building on my face.
and pulls out the knife. Cap looking worried, but seeing what he was about to do, it was clearly fake. Weaves that move, grabs his arm and then breaks it, elbows him and then rips his gauntlet off. And then he just throws that shit on the ground, straight up sunning him. He whips out the secondary, but Cap weaves that hole and starts moving like James Harden, with a step back. Blocks the punch and gives him a 2-piece, and then finished him off with a spinning roundhouse kick that sent him flying. And then Cap starts walking him down. He takes off the mask, and Cap should have known from the reaction of everybody in the back that this nigga was chopped. Cap walks over to him and he like, Romulo starts to talk to Cap about Bucky, and every time somebody brings up Bucky, Cap be frozen. So he uses this as his chance to take out both of them. As he tries to blow himself up, but Wanda was like, no. Cap done took her under his wing, taught her about the good old days of beating up black people. So she holds the bomb, lifts him up in the air, and booms an entire building full of African people, killing them instantly. I think I'm in love. And yeah, after that, the government got to cooking up the Sokovia Accords, which is supposed to regulate the activities of the Avengers. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm an Iron Man fan to this day. Of course, I agree with it. These motherfuckers was out here putting the entire planet in hell. What did y'all expect? But some of these examples was stupid as hell. Bro was blaming New York and Washington DC on the Avengers like it wasn't their fault. But that other stuff, yeah, they did that. So we fast forward to Vienna because that's where they plan to ratify the Accords. So because the Wakandans were there when Wanda killed all of the Africans, we get introduced to the King and Prince of Wakanda. But yeah, that shit didn't last long because they set off a big boom, killing King T'Chaka and forcing T'Challa to pick up the mantle of both King and Black Panther. Meanwhile, Cap is a man on a mission, not even a couple hours after the death of Peggy, and he's all up on her niece. Bro has no shame. But Falcon comes in like, you gotta
For
see
real.
this. And it shows that King T'Chaka is dead, and the person that is suspected to have done it is none other than the Winter Soldier. Damn. That nigga crazy. Meanwhile, after the bombing, Natasha is trying to calm down T'Challa, but he vows to kill him. That's that mama mentality. If only DDP would use that same mentality to quit music. We cut back and Sharon brings Cap the location of Bucky's apartment, and he wasted no time popping up there immediately. But he like, damn, this nigga living like a bum. Cap starts rummaging through his stuff, and then Bucky just pops up in the back, while Falcon on the other line giving Cap elite callouts on where the German special forces are. Bucky tells him that he didn't do it and they setting him up, and that's when they throw 2 flashbang and bust in. Bucky immediately gets on BT, hits bro with the right, and then while he's about to get shot in the back, Cap pulls the rug, making him miss. So Bucky turns around, grabs bro, and throws him. Another soldier tries to come in from the back door, but Cap does the Michael Jackson, pushing a gun down, grabbing
The Michael
and Bucky
Jackson.
kicks bro hard as fuck. So Cap was like, bro, you gotta chill, you gonna kill somebody. So he throws Cap to the ground, punches it, and then grabs the bag, and he like, I ain't gonna kill no one. And I'll let y'all know right now, that nigga is lying, because he immediately walks this dude down, grabs his face, and then smashes it into a bench. And bro, you cannot make this shit up. Grabs a center block and backhands one of them with it. But the pummeling does not stop there. They shoot his door trying to break in, but he punches bro through the wall, killing him instantly. And then Bucky starts going crazy, treating these special force agents like baby food, because he grabs bro that was shooting at him, slams him at the wall, and then picks up the battery ram and backhands bro in the stomach with it, and then hits him in the knee.
Yo, these niggas are not normal. We need backup.
Give me that shit, nigga.
Cap jumps down while Bucky out here giving free cases of CTE out, elbowing bro, and throwing this nigga over the railing. He had Cap out here looking at him like,
really, nigga?
and then he elbows the dude behind him. That eye contact was not needed.
This nigga is crazy.
After beating the hell out of some men who
This
were
dude.
regretting their life choices of becoming police officers, Bucky competes this Mario ass level and jumps down to go get his back he threw earlier. Bucky starts running away, but T'Challa been waiting all day to get his hands on him. You just know he was up there licking his lips. He drops down from high ground and kicks him and instantly squares up with him. T'Challa gives him a quick two-piece and weaves the right, blocks the punch and the low, and then goes for a right. And then he hits him with a spinning back kick and basically sprints right at him, kneeing him in the chest, sending him back first into a vent. And look at Bucky's face. T'Challa got this man in hell. He ain't never seen a matchup like this. So Cap Bucky dick riding since it started tinkling. So he comes out
That's
to the
a
ledge and
sick
jumps all
image
the
to
way down.
use.
But to my surprise, the army is actually the one who provides a distraction for Bucky, shooting at the black man instead, which of course allows Bucky to grab his bag and get away. But no, T'Challa is on that ass. But where there's Bucky, Cap is not too far behind. They all jump down and start running, but Cap in the back trailing. That old age is clearly catching
That
up
is
to
a
bro.
cool
He, like, fucking
ass
jumps on the
scene,
cop
bro.
car and does a
Like,
GTA
bro,
stealing car.
hold on.
So T'Challa-
That was a this is a cool scene. When I first saw this, we was like, yo, these dudes is running full speed down the road as fast as these cars.
Old age is clearly catching up to bro. So he like, fuck it, jumps on the cop car.
That's one of the
But no,
coolest scenes
T'Challa
I
is
ever
on that
seen
ass.
with
But where there's
superheroes.
Bucky, Cap is not too far behind. They all jump down and start running, but Cap in the back trailing. That old age is clearly catching up to bro. So he like, fuck it, jumps on the cop car and does a GTA stealing car animation on bro. So T'Challa was like,
That's a great idea.
jumps on that hoe too. Hey, why put in work when you can have somebody do it for you? Drake and his Ghost Riders know what I'm talking about. We cut back to Bucky, and because
Wow.
they trying to trap him, he runs into oncoming traffic and steals a motorcycle mid-air. And T'Challa could smell his chance, jumps off the car onto Bucky but gets choked. He flips off the ground, recovers but gets kicked off. But Cap had called Falcon earlier, so T'Challa like, fuck it, cops a ride on his back. And this shit is so disrespectful because he climbs on top of Falcon's back. But we cut back to Bucky and he throws a nade at the ceiling, blowing it up. And you just know he thought he got away, but T'Challa comes in with the cleanest play, flashes Bucky's tire, making him fall.
For
And
real,
while they
that
roll,
was
T'Challa
clean.
gets up about to pack up Bucky, but here go the throw go. Cap runs in, tackles T'Challa as they all get surrounded by the police. And Stephen Hawking Jr. comes out the sky and he's like,
Stand down now.
Man, shut your bitch.
as they all get captured. We cut back to earlier that day when Baron Zemo killed the man guarding the Winter Soldier book and
Joe.
proceeded to kill the man that was supposed to be conducting Bucky's interview. Now that's efficiency. Disney kids need to take some notes. The only thing they do efficiently is crack and domestic violence. But we skip back to the present and Zemo is getting a package delivered nearby. And in this case is an EMP that knocks out all the lighting, including the compound they're in. So Zemo starts circling around Bucky, reciting the words to turn him into a maniac again. But he just wants to know about a certain mission, December 16th, 1991. And that's when Cap comes in, goes to press Zemo, but Bucky pops out on Sam, immediately going after the black man. I see what type of moves Cap and Bucky was making back in the day. Sam pushes him, gets hit in the stomach, grabbed by the face and thrown at a cage. And instantly goes to punch Cap, missing and then getting rocked. Bucky weaves and then kicks Cap. And then he starts walking him down, throwing haymakers at him until he punches the elevator, overpowers Cap, and then throws him down the elevator shaft. Meanwhile, Bucky already making his way in the lobby. He out here moving like Bruce Drop him off bipolar ass because he wants to start beef with everybody, running around causing mayhem. Iron Man trying to catch Bucky off guard, hits him with a shockwave, got him dazed, and then flashbangs him. Runs in, grabs his arm trying to disarm him, catches the bullet, takes off the slide, and backhands him with it. But like Katie's barber, he was not prepared for this moment. Elbows Tony and punches him in the dick. And this is what's wrong with bro. First Cap, now Tony, he has no shame. And that's why he starts moving like Chris Brown. Catches Sharon kick and throws her ass onto a table. And then Black Widow comes in for the ISO, doing the only move she knows how, the Rey Mysterio. He starts taking the hits from high ground until he slams her on her back and
You wish that was you, huh? Don't you buff yet?
but he's choking her with that metal arm too. This is overkill. And then she was like, And I just know Bucky was thinking to himself,
Who the fuck is this nigga, bro?
and then T'Challa appears, kicking him in the back to keep Black Widow from sounding like Mute Spitter. T'Challa hits him with a two-piece, but Bucky weaves the third and starts going on the offensive, going for a backhand, but T'Challa moving like Muhammad Ali in the corner, back up into the stance, hits him with the right, got him looking up at the ceiling, giving us an exact description of what the ceiling looks like he an interior designer. But Bucky blocks 2 punches and sits his ass right down and starts walking off immediately. This is sick work. Getting impressed by a senior citizen is crazy, and that's why T'Challa starts moving, catching up to bro in 0.5 seconds, hitting him with a double kick into a spinning back kick, but they all getting caught. T'Challa throws him downstairs and they get to boxing again. Bucky blocks the hit and hits him with the right, but T'Challa hits him with the right, got him looking up at the ceiling, counting tiles again like purple.
He said counting tiles.
A CTE kicking his ass. T'Challa spins around and hits him with a kick into the wall and he falls down. But when he goes down there, this nigga is gone. The way these super soldiers be moving, they gotta be Saiyans. Bro, even the gods don't be acting like this. Look at Loki, for example.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Puny God.
He is trash.
That's
And
the
then
Hulk
he
that
just
we
stands
want.
at the helipad, ready to get the hell up out of there. But before that can happen, Cap comes through and he is moving, racing over to the helicopter and grabbing it down. Cap constantly going through all these lists over a person that hates him. That is nasty work. It's that dating Lori Harvey. I'm here for a good time.
Wow.
Bucky trying to get away, but that super soldier serum putting in overtime as Cap is holding the helicopter from flying away. Y'all know I'm an Iron Man fan till I die. I was on Tony's side the entire time. So when this happened, I was like,
That crossover was mean as hell. Get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
pulling him closer, so Bucky decides
That was cool though. He was
crashing into him, clearly trying to decapitate and kill him. But Cap is like, I can save him. And this is a Captain America movie. It was bound to happen. Bucky chokes Cap and brings him down with him into the water. But like the Bucky dick rider he is, he ends up saving him. And after this, Cap and Iron Man started drafting. Tony was out here moving like a college coach, recruiting kids at the ripe age of 10. But Cap, on the other hand, is recruiting a 40-year-old man that likes to shrink. I guess he said, we didn't come here to play fair. And then they link up finally to run a fade. Tony pulls up on Cap while he's trying to run away, and he's like, you really thought he was finna run away? Ain't that crazy? Yeah, he pussy. You ain't gonna be able to run in about 20 minutes. And then Black Panther pulls up, out here doing his superhero entrance.
Captain, Your Highness.
I know it took everything in his being to call a black man Your Highness, because Steve is 100% racist. I'm tired of this.
It took
Take this shit,
everything.
little bro, as he gets webbed up by Spider-Man and gets his shield robbed in broad daylight. But Cap chilling because Falcon in his ear telling him that they found a Quinjet. So Cap signals to Hawkeye to cut him loose, so he does. And Iron Man does what No Neck Jay wishes he could do, turning around and putting on his shiesty immediately. Danger lurks at every corner. He not trying to get snuck by a low-level KD booster. Cap tells Ant-Man to go big or go his bum ass home, back to hiding his cheeks from booty collectors. So from the fear of becoming like Tom Dubois, he goes big, kicking the shit out of Spider-Man and getting in Cap's good graces by giving him his shield back. This little nigga Spidey Sense trash. Cap instinctively goes after the black man, throwing his shield at T'Challa's back and then jumping on his back and throwing him, calling the first ISO of the day. Black Panther hits him
First
with a
ISO of the day, yo.
he lets a black person touch him. Meanwhile,
Everybody was waiting for
ready
that.
to take on both the Winter Soldier and Falcon. He swings in, kicking Falcon across the room and immediately turns his attention to the Winter Soldier, blocking his punch with ease and then twisting his shit like the top of a jar. And he
Yo, when we saw that, okay, so in a Captain America Civil War, before the movie first came out, they released an official trailer, right? And then they revealed Spider-Man at the end. Bro, everybody was excited, like, yo, they finally brought in Spider-Man in the MCU. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. And when we saw when dude just caught Bucky's arm with ease and twisting it like it was nothing, like, oh yeah, that's Spider-Man.
You have a metal arm? That's so cool. Niggas getting cooked by a freshman in high school. This is nasty work. Falcon tackles Spider-Man and they start fighting mid-air until he swings away, and Bucky, who is supposed to be an elite mercenary, and Falcon, who is supposed to take over Captain America's mantle, are getting cooked by a 14-year-old. Hey, chill, that nigga's a diversity hire. Spider-Man dodges the name while Falcon is using that run into its full ability. But while he was up there, his spidey senses started tingling as he weaves in perfect timing.
Hey, buddy, I think you lost this.
We got a 14-year-old pressing senior citizens. These young niggas are crazy. Falcon comes from behind and drop kicks Spider-Man, but he swings up out of there. And before Falcon is about to run away again, webs up his thruster, sending him crashing down. He is trash. This is not my Captain America. And while Falcon is trying to run away again, Spider-Man webs him up easily and starts talking mad shit to him. I heard you and Cap be doing slave role playing. Oh, you got jokes? How old are you? 14. And then he swing down.
The image that they
and
use.
then webs them both up. And then he spawns up the high ground talking shit again. Look, I would love to stay here and chat all day, but I got a 2-man lined up later, so I'm sorry. Damn, he just got dropped off by a middle schooler. We cut back.
Yo, he's using these SpongeBob memes and sound effects. It is hilarious.
Iron Man, and he got Wanda and Hawkeye in a frenzy, shooting about 14 missiles at them, and they don't know where to go. And this is why I know he wasn't lying when he told Natasha he was taking it easy on them, because if Stevie Wonder isn't in that suit, ain't no reason you should be missing this bad. But after that poor display of aim, we cut to Cap, and of course he is fighting the only 2 black people on Iron Man's team. Cap starts putting the moves on every attack he throws, and then blocks the heavy, while War Machine in the back licking his lips. Why? I do not know, because in about 5 minutes he gonna be in AA meetings telling stories about how he was the fastest runner in middle school, right alongside Stephen Hawking and Christopher Reeve.
Oh, that is messed up. Oh, you had to use Stephen Hawkins and Christopher Reeves, bro. You going to hell for that. That ain't funny, man. Oh my God, that is terrible.
Machine jumps in the air like he LeBron, goes
snap.
to hit
Hold
Cap,
up.
but he blocks it with that OP ass shield. War Machine rushes in like an idiot and gets kicked in the back of the head. And it's not even a full 2 seconds until he turns his attention right to Black Panther, weaving the punch and then kicking the shit out of him out of frame. We cut back to Iron Man as he's pressing Wanda and Hawkeye. Told her, you should leave Vision, come get you a real man. Yeah, you have a better chance of getting people to rewatch Thor 2. And chill on my nigga Thor, that shit was peak. Hawkeye starts moving different though, and not in a good way, because he shoots 3 arrows and misses. So Tony was like, I see retirement didn't treat you well, but he hit him with that fake out, made you look, as Wanda starts dropping cars right on Tony's head, crushing him in the process. We cut to Cap and Ant-Man, and he tells him to throw the truck at the device, so he throws it, and
Oh, come on!
leading Cap to look at the nigga like this.
Bro, what's wrong with him? Something wrong with this nigga, bro.
Iron Man spins the block after Hawkeye and Wanda had him out there looking like Mojo Jojo. Tells his team he about to switch it up on them. No more Mickey Mouse ass wins. This is not the
Switch it
2020
up.
finals. Team Cap starts moving to the Quinjet in formation, but that's when Vision comes out. Stop these boys dead in their tracks. Hit him with that.
Hey, Freak Joe! You're going nowhere!
And they looking up in the sky shook. Vision finally stops giving his exquisite ass speeches he been giving since Ultron. Them shits could turn Rod Wave skinny again, and that's a hard task to accomplish. And that's when both teams face off in the middle. Team Iron Man with War Machine, Spider-Man, Black Widow, Vision, Black Panther, and the GOAT, and then Cap in them. So Falcon
the
asks
GOAT.
Cap, what we gonna do, massa? Jump the black people. As they all
What we
charge in,
gonna do,
running
man?
from slow to fast. Iron Man calls ISO on Cap, going for a punch, but it gets blocked. Weaves the left and eat this right, while Falcon and War Machine in the back flying around doing nothing. Bucky punches Black Panther in the chest, and Cap blocks the knee, eats the right, blocks the left, and backhands Iron Man. And while he's falling back, Hawkeye comes out of nowhere with the assist, shooting him with the arrow, blowing up his chest, sending him flying. Hawkeye coming off retirement, putting in pain. This is what I like to see. Black Widow throw.
Bro, like, have you ever noticed in this movie, Iron Man stay getting double teamed? Iron Man stay getting double teamed. In this movie, he stay getting double teamed. Like, it's not even funny. Like, for real.
Throws Ant-Man to the ground as Spider-Man starts dodging 70 attacks that Wanda is throwing. And then Black Panther finally gets his matchup that he been thirsting all day over. Cap been protecting Bucky like a damn mother bear, but he can't save him anymore. T'Challa hit him with that.
You're done.
But he starts getting cooked. Hits him with a 2-piece uppercut. Oh nah, this nigga's a demon. T'Challa doing shit like this and gonna say, why did you run? Is this nigga serious? And we cut to Clint and Natasha, and they over here playing. On the Avengers, they are the only true friends, so for them to fight for real is like asking R. Kelly to stay away from middle schools. That shit is never
Wow.
Flips Clint over and goes for a kick. Wanda picks her ass up and throws her at a trailer, which is why Clint looked over at her like,
Man, you stupid bitch.
you wanna be pissing fire like Magic Johnson? We cut back to Bucky and Black Panther, and he he tells him, I didn't kill your father.
Then why did you run?
He was running from his homie too. Realistically, who isn't running from you? He blocks the punch, spins him on the ground, and hits him with a double leg kick. And I just know T'Challa having a whole tantrum because he goes to finish off Bucky but gets stopped again by Wanda, throwing him so hard into a trailer. And somebody clap it up for Wanda.
That's
because
crazy.
Without her, this team would be straight mincemeat. Spider-Man starts trying to run ISO on Wanda next, swinging in but gets his web cut by Cap as he calls ISO on a 14-year-old next. What's up, Unc? Unc is right. Where your auntie at, little nigga? Not again. Webbing Cap's shield in a leg, treating him like a pancake, flipping him on his back. He pulls in Cap and kicks him in the jaw, got him laid out like a lawn chair.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cap gets up and immediately goes after his shield. That bitch be calling him like the Goblin Mask be calling Norman. Spider-Man webs out both his arms, but Cap like, weight room, little nigga. Pulling him
For real.
and throwing him out of frame. We cut to Falcon and Iron Man, and Falcon flying around dodging all of Iron Man's attack. Calls in Hawkeye to get him up off his back, but Clint uses his big think box, got Iron Man on top of the arrow, shooting him right at Iron Man as the arrow split apart. And Tony, who is clearly turned into a stormtrooper in front of our eyes, allows Ant-Man to get into his suit. We cut back to Cap vs Spider-Man. He shoots the web at the shield, but he been spamming that move all day. Cap is raw weight, body weight years old. This is experience. He only a rook. Cap grabs it, pulls him in, and rocks him with the shield, making him hit a Cap. Spider-Man, not knowing what to do, swings up the high ground, and he like, you ain't shit without this shield. And Cap was
For
like,
real.
I bet, let me show you. Spider-Man swings in and shoots at Cap, weaves and kicks him in the stomach right into a pillar. Got him looking like he getting the silliest neck as he just falls down. But Cap got that mama mentality. Job's not finished. Throwing his shield at the same place where a Spider-Man side dent was placed, making it drop on Peter as they both rep big New York.
Where you from?
Queens?
Brooklyn.
Niggas be fiending for the chance to tell you they got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sized rats. And then Cap just dips out, going to beat up some more black people. We come back to Iron Man being jumped. They was giving us mean foreshadowing. Iron Man weaves the shot from Hawkeye, but he starts realizing that one of his thrusters is offline. And that's because Ant-Man is in there causing mayhem, ripping his shit out. And look at Iron Man, my son straight panicking. But Tony's suit done survived a Russian nigga with whips, a whole entire Shatari army, Ultron, and more. I don't know, man. I don't think Kai Cenat in a suit is that big of a threat. But Friday starts airing
really
that bitch
not.
out. Got Ant-Man looking like he in Vector, but he can't outrun it, getting blown out of Tony's suit. Ant-Man been getting cooked all day. He hasn't got a win yet until Falcon tells the team they need a big diversion. Queso can finally relax. Surprisingly, we got somebody bigger for this job. So Ant-Man was like,
Now is my time.
jumping on War Machine's back and turning big, grabbing him out the air, and he up there shaking my son War Machine like a bag of Skittles. Iron Man watching a replay, sick right now. No more diversity hires. As Falcon kicks Iron Man in the back, and Ant-Man just throws Rhodey, while Vision in the back just watching. Come to think of it, I haven't seen his ass do nothing since he pulled up. Nigga,
For real. He really just watching. Watching.
Webbing Rhodey and saving him from exploding. Vision finally comes through as Ant-Man kicks a bus into Black Panther, and he steps in front of it, splitting it in half. Like LeBron brushing his hair, he wasn't doing shit at first, but now he about to be like Kobe in the fourth quarter. Coming
Clutch.
up clutch. Cause out of the corner of his eye, he spots Cap and Bucky running away, but he's not the only one, cause Black Panther rubbing his hands like Birdman. He been praying for a 1v1. Meanwhile, Tony is still chasing after Falcon because all bro does is run away, and he runs into Ant-Man, picking up an airplane wing and throwing at him, but he dodges out the way in perfect timing. But Tony was like,
I know that ain't who I think it is.
spots Falcon in the distance again as they both fly into each other, and Falcon releases Red Wing, decking him in the face with it, ending that fight quickly. Realizing that like Lizzo at a eating competition, Ant-Man is the biggest threat on the court, they start jumping the hell out of him. Spider-Man flying on War Machine back while he's shooting at him, and then tying him up and kicking him in the jaw as it pins to Hawkeye, starting beef with Black Panther. Hawkeye shoots 2 arrows, missing completely, and decides,
This scene was hard. This scene right here.
Eats the explosive shit straight baby food and throws them down as Hawkeye is in the back, realizing that this nigga is a threat.
For real. That dude was like, oh yeah,
dude. To the Quinjet, but he does not care about his ass anymore. Treated him like the regulator sidekick.
That scene right there, when Captain, what's his name, Black Panther just took those arrows straight to the face and just threw them down, like, yeah, Hawkeye was like, yeah, I'm need some help. For real. In this movie they made Black Panther look cool, bro. I think this movie alone right here was Black Panther's best performance, in my opinion. Cause this bro, Black Panther was cold in this movie.
completely and decides I'ma spam that again. Shoots 2 more, but T'Challa catches them, eats the explosive shit straight baby food, and throws them down as Hawkeye is in the back realizing that this nigga is a threat. But T'Challa spots Bucky and Cap making their way to the Quinjet, but he does not care about his ass anymore, treating him like the regulated side character he is. Whips out the claws, breaking Hawkeye's bow and elbowing him in the mouth, uses his arm as a launch pad and then kicks him in the throat and runs away. Vision spots them running away too and literally phases through Ant-Man and eviscerates the Watchtower, stopping Cap and Bucky in their track. But Wanda comes in clutch again, stopping the building from falling as they both make their way inside by a literal hair. I know Wanda's back is hurting right now from carrying this fraudulent
For real.
When they get inside, Black Widow is there to stop them. Out here treating this bitch like she a real threat. Y'all cannot be serious. But she hits them with that fake out, switching teams like Chris from Mr. Beast, electrocuting Black Panther, betraying Team Iron Man as Cap and Bucky make their way to the Quinjet, and she just staring Black Panther down. Bitch thinks she out here doing God's work, but he just shrugs it off, uses his 300-inch vertical to jump on the plane
300-inch vertical.
But just as he catches on, the tires roll up and he falls down. And then Black Widow's like,
I said I'd help you find him, not catch him. There's a difference.
Man, shut your bitch.
Rhodey spots the jet leaving flying after it, and Iron Man starts following right behind him. But Falcon appears right after them, shooting missiles at Rhodey to
This
make them
part
stop.
right
But that's
here,
when
bro.
Rhodey calls out to Vision to make the assist, to turn that Falcon into just another dead bird. But because Vision is too focused on cupcaking with Wanda, he just throws up a shot, missing Falcon and hitting War Machine, turning his suit off immediately. And Rhodey is in the air, free falling hundreds of feet, while Iron Man and Falcon are all racing down to save him. He hits the ground, instantly knocking him out and paralyzing him. And Falcon pulls up to apologize for saving his own life. Me personally, fuck that nigga. If it's me or him, I'm choosing me every time. And then he gets blasted in the chest, making him do a backflip, while Tony is holding Rhodey like...
For real, bro, the SpongeBob references are funny as heck, bro. For real, that's exactly how Tony was, bro. That's exactly how he was. They're like, what? That's funny.
I'm choosing me every time. And then he gets blasted in the chest, making him do a backflip, while Tony is holding Rhodey like... After this, Cap leaves, making his entire team get captured. So Tony goes to where they're being held and asks Falcon to tell him the location of where Cap and Bucky are. And he promises not to start any shit. But some promises are meant to be broken. If you ask Lizzo to stop eating for the sake of global food shortage, you really think she gonna listen? But while Iron Man is leaving the compound, we get one of my favorite suit ups behind the Infinity War one.
For real.
That's why he's there, baby. That's why he's the GOAT.
Iron Man pulls up on Cap and Bucky, and they was ready to squabble. But to their surprise, Iron Man is actually on their side for now. And this is where they found out Zemo set up the greatest backdoor in history. He tells them,
But one which crumbles from within, that's dead forever.
as Tony starts to realize he knows that road and that date, because that's the exact road and date his parents got took clean up off the map. So y'all remember that first scene where Bucky had taken a super soldier serum to create more Winter Soldiers? Yeah, well basically he stole that from Tony's father. So we come back to the
bro, this scene right here, bro. This scene right here. Watching Tony, watching the footage of his parents getting mollywopped and murdered by the Winter Soldier. And the crazy part about it is Captain America knew about that the whole time. He knew the whole time. Hold up. He knew the whole time, bro. That's when I was like, yeah, Cap is fake. He a fake. I don't care, bro. Man.
present, and Tony watches as his parents are getting greased by the Winter Soldier in 4K. He walks down his
This is 4K.
Picks his lifeless body up and puts him in a car as Tony's
That's
mother
sad,
watches.
bro.
And then he walks over to her side and strangles her to death. And the crazy thing about this is that Cap knew the entire time. That is sick work. You ain't even like your
Sick
dad
work.
for real. So Iron Man shiesties up, backhands Cap across the room, and instantly turns to Bucky as he ups a fucking Warzone class. But Iron Man shoots that shit out of his hands.
Warzone
instantly calling
class.
ISO, grabs his punch. They've been Man doing Bucky in the worst way. My boy done got turned into the lobby thought because everybody is getting a turn. As Zemo dips off into the shadow.
Said
This nigga
emo.
is so unserious, but that's dedication and execution. Zemo is a firm believer in that Mamba mentality. Iron Man slaps his hand out the way and chokes him. They been spamming this move all day. Y'all not tired? He flies him in the air, got his feet dangling, and then slams him on his back, and then stomps on his arm, ready to go for the kill shot. But Cap hits him in the head, saving him from being decapitated, and Cap runs in, pushing Iron Man back. But he was like, that's cute, watch this. Flies in full force, knocking Cap back down and then cuffing him. And while he distracted, Bucky sneaks him, hitting him with an uppercut. But this nigga is baby food. Iron Man grabs him again, flies up into the air, and puts him up on a wall. I'm crying. He out here treating Bucky like a damn baby. He tries to blast off Bucky's face, but he grabs his hand, breaking his repulsor, and then grabbing the other hand, redirecting the missile, blowing up the wall. Meanwhile, Cap in the corner, breaking out of the cuffs. He isn't black. He knows he doesn't belong in those, and runs over to
Wow, the racist jokes continue.
But he gets bailed out once again. The scaffolding comes down, separating Iron Man and Bucky, and eventually landing on Tony, crushing him for the second time today. I know Tony's sick right now. He probably thinking,
hold on, my battery about to die. Hold on my laptop, which I don't know how. All right, we should be good.
Give it to me, just give it. Damn.
Cap tells Bucky to run away, and bro wasted no time. But he's just like Polo G's career. Can't let him get too far, because Iron Man pulls up immediately. And Bucky been getting chased all movie. I know he's tired. Iron Man just misses by a hair, and Cap steps in front to call ISO on Iron Man. He flies in the air, flexing on Cap. Tony, it wasn't him. Hydra had control of his mind. But he ain't hearing none of that right now. Flying right past him, but Cap grabs his leg and hits the thruster with the two-piece, breaking it. So like the Queen, he can't fly up correctly now. And then he turns around and looks at Cap like,
was dick riding all you do?
And uses his laser to block off Cap. He spots Bucky trying to run, and even with the broken thruster, still tries to fly up, eventually making it to him and kicking him off the platform, and goes for the kill shot. But here we go again with Cap doing this extra ass backflip and blocking a blast and ricocheting it back to him. And I just know Tony and Black Panther been getting pissed off all day. They came so close just to come up so short every time. Iron Man falls, and to keep Iron Man away from his boyfriend, he jumps in the air, grapples his neck, and drags him down with him, hitting him not once but twice on 2 forward. This amount of glaze needs to be studied. There is no way he's doing all of this for Bucky. Tony looks up and sees that Bucky is just about to leave, so Cap throws his shield, but Tony blasts that shit away. And look at Cap's face. You know he's sick. Bro is nothing without that shield. Iron Man really ain't, so he can't get an accurate shot, probably because my son be getting jumped all day. So he turns into Fetty Wap and eyeballs it and shoots a perfect shot to block Bucky and making him fall. And now he realizes he's locked in with a demon. Iron Man flies up, but Bucky has a metal pipe in hand, hitting Iron Man in the head with it, got him turned around like he taking a knee. Weaves the backhand and goes for a hit, but Iron Man catches that shit. And look at the eye contact.
I'm in danger.
Tony throws it down and instantly starts choking him and whispered in his ear, "This is for my parents," as he flies off ready to do irreparable damage. But you can never guess who stops him again. Cap-Ass jumps in and tackles him, making them all fall into new territory. Iron Man and Cap gets up while Bucky chilling at the top. Mans ain't been putting in no work, out here putting up Tony Snell numbers. You're weighing down the team. Chill, Tony.
Let me tell you something.
I don't care.
Let me tell you something. I was rooting for Iron Man the whole way. You know what I'm saying? Look here. Iron Man had both these dudes beat. Iron Man had them two beat. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Let's just watch. Let's just watch. Come on, fool.
He chokes my mom. Like, damn, Tony out here saying fuck my dad. He probably somewhere in hell spectating like,
what he say fuck me for?
Iron Man jumps in, tries to hit Cap with the right, but he weaves it and hits Tony right back. He hits him with the left and Cap counters, and he jumps on his back and tries to choke out a nigga in a metal suit. Him and Floyd Mayweather clearly have the same teacher. Iron Man uses his repulsor, flipping Cap, laying him out like a mattress, and then goes for a left. And while Tony is beating the shit out of him, Bucky starts looking at the shield like SpongeBob be looking at Old Reliable, because he knows without it, Cap is gonna get cooked. Bucky jumps in from the top rope, decking Iron Man in the back and blocks the repulsor blast. And then this is where my boy starts getting jumped because his parents got murdered by Bucky. This is sick work. Iron Man starts cooking.
This is sick work.
Away into a wall and then calling ISO on Bucky. Hitting him with the right block.
Hey, for real, they was double teaming him. See how they was going back and forth with that shield though? But Iron Man like, nope. I don't care.
Jumps in from the top rope, decking Iron Man in the back and blocks the repulsor blast. And then this is where my boy starts getting jumped because his parents got murdered by Bucky. This is sick work. Iron Man starts cooking him though, blasting Cap away into a wall and then calling ISO on Bucky. Hitting him with the left, right, block as he goes to blast him, but Bucky grabs his arm, twisting it, and then hits him in the chest. Bucky presses him against the wall, got his hand on his head, and then tries ripping out his arc reactor. And I'm sure he doesn't know that Iron Man doesn't need this to survive anymore. He was 100% trying to kill this man. Tony uses his arc reactor to blast off his arm, got him looking at his arm.
Bro, when we saw this in the theater, bro, everybody was like, oh, yeah, this dude blew off his arm. Oh, yeah, it's 1v1 now, baby. Bro, like, bro, we knew right then and there that Bucky's arm ain't nothing because Iron Man blew off his arm like it wasn't for real.
Like,
oh, no. This can't be.
And then shoots him in the back. That watching in the background cannot stand for any of this. After to blast off his arm, got him looking at his arm like,
oh no, this can't be.
And this can't be. Him in the back. That watching in the background cannot stand for any of this. Rushes in, and that's when we get one of the cleanest scenes in all of cinema.
All of cinema, yeah.
Cap gets Iron Man on the ropes, and as he's wailing on him, Friday is telling him that he cannot fuck with Cap hand to hand. So Tony tells her to scan his fight pattern, and man, she did that shit. Read his ass like a book, grabs his shield, and he like, mommy, watch me cook this nigga. Blast Cap's shield away, and look at Cap. He's nothing without that bitch. Iron Man blocks the punch, spins around, and blasts him across the room. And Tony is not playing today. Flying in, but Cap weaves both hits. Iron Man uses the thruster, elbowing Cap, and then hitting him with the uppercut and blasting him, holding him like a chair. Got him in that Fire Lord Ozai position. I thought we was homies. We had a two-man lined up. Me and Bucky like our women. Oh, nigga, fuck Peggy. Hitting Cap with a mean right and a left. And while Cap is on all fours, coughing like he front row at a Sexy Red concert, he grabs Cap and throws him at a wall. Tony tells Cap to stay down, but he hits his infamous saying,
I could do this all day.
And Iron Man goes to finish him off, but Bucky...
Let me tell you something, man. I told you, he had them both beat. You know what I'm saying? Cap is nothing without that shield. You know what I'm saying? You say, oh, Iron Man, there's nothing without that. There's nothing without his suit with Jarvis. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they're superheroes. Like, every superhero has a primary. Okay? Captain America, his primary is that shield. Iron Man, his primary is the suit. Okay? Black Panther, his primary, you can argue it's the that flower or that jungle juice that he drinks or whatever, or his suit as well, his vibranium suit that reflects that absorbs energy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Or what's his name? The Incredible Hulk. His primary is his anger. The angrier the Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. Okay? Everybody has a primary. So, hey, come on, man. Iron Man had them both beat. He had them both beat. Like, I don't care what nobody say. He had them both beat.
Grabs his leg and he turned around like somebody dirtied them big ass metal boot and kicks him in the mouth. And Cap uses this as his chance to beat the shit out of him again, grabbing Iron Man, picking him up and slamming him down. But he said,
nah, that's not enough.
Started beating the absolute shit out of him, and he really said,
nah, that's not enough.
It's not enough.
Iron Man twice with it and loads up the finisher, breaking Iron Man's arc reactor, ending the fight as he
for real. Let me rewind that. This dude said, nah, that's not enough.
Mouth. And Cap uses this as his chance to beat the shit out of him again, grabbing Iron Man, picking him up and slamming him down. But he said,
nah, that's not enough.
Started beating the absolute shit out of him, and he really said,
nah, that's not enough.
Picking up the
shit, Iron Man
twice with it and loads up the finisher, breaking Iron Man's arc reactor, ending the fight as he dips off, leaving holding hands with his boyfriend.
Hey, man. I'm gonna react to this one next when Optimus rebooted and embodied the Decepticons. I'm gonna react to that one next. Yeah, man, get over to Casper, man. Tell him that Champagne Big Rose sent you. Like, bro, Captain America Civil War will go down as one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. For real. One of the greatest superhero movies of all time. Hands down. Okay? Because, hey, man, that was great. That was great. I think I saw the movie like 3-4 times in my life, but it ain't disappointing, you know. So hey, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and share. Post comments down below what you guys want me to react to next, and I will see you guys next time. My book The Prodigy 1, 2, and 3 is out on Amazon, and yeah, man, I will see you guys next time. God bless. Okay, what's next?